What's going on, guys? It's Kai here and welcome to another video. Now in today's video we'll be talking about the tips and tricks and how you actually bot Footlocker. Now, being from the UK myself, Footlocker is a main point when it comes to botting, and it is one of the hardest to master. So listen carefully, I'm going to tell you the exact things you need to do to start copying on Footlocker. So if you have botted or you never botted before, basically Footlocker is one of the retailers that will get the most amount of stock and they get pushed to online. Now, if you ever tried to bot Footlocker before, you probably found it very difficult and you were most likely quite unsuccessful. So first of all, let's explain something. Footlocker have many different regions, so every country has a region. For example, the UK is a UK region, Greece has a Greece region, and they will distribute their stock all around these different countries. Now, when you're from the UK, obviously you think, well, I can only bot the UK. Now, this is where you're wrong. I have managed to partner up with a company called Reshipping AIO, and what these guys will actually do is they'll give you addresses from every single country, and I'm talking worldwide. You can even bot US if you want to, being from the UK. So how does this help in terms of botting Footlocker? Now, as I said before, they distribute stock all around to these different countries. And what this will do now is if you have all of these regions and all of these countries, you can bot all of them. And when you can bot all of them, that will over 10 times your chances of copying on Footlocker. So let me explain, how does the Reshipping AIO work? So as you can see in the middle, we have Reshipping AIO. What they will do is they will give you addresses for every single region that you want. As you can see here, for example, let's have Spain, let's have Greece. They give you them addresses. We then bot Footlocker and we get a checkout for, let's say, the Spain address. What this will do then, the package will get sent to the reshipper from Reshipping AIO to Spain. Now, what you do from there is your choice. You can either pay them a small fee to then ship it back to your country, or if you're from the UK like me, you can only pay an extra £2 extra, and what they will do is they will sell it on StockX for you, and they do it between 1 to 3 days. Now, this is insane because you can bot all of these regions and you can also not even have to touch the shoe. You simply send them the UPS shipping label from StockX and they send it off and the money goes straight into your account. And you're probably thinking this sounds a bit dodgy and so on. These people are verified with many legit checks. I've personally dealt with them myself and I've had no problems at all. So before we talk about that a bit more, we're actually going to talk about the whole botting Footlocker side. Now, the problem with Footlocker is one bot will work on one day and the next will work on another day. And that's where diversification of your bots. Now, Lucky Bot has said it himself the most. The biggest thing of botting at the moment is kind of like owning every single bot. And as stupid as it sounds, that is how it is. Now, if you don't own every single bot, you're going to have to judge off past releases. Go do some research of Footlockers, what bot has been copying the most. I am not going to list any bots in this video just because of the pure fact is it changes so much. So if you're watching this a week later, I can guarantee you that the bot that I say now that's working the best will not be like that for now. You will kind of see they rotate between kind of the same bots. So you've got your bots like Cyber, you've got your bots like Ganesh, you've got your bots like Luna, Polaris, Kylan. All of these kind of bots are known to be good on Footlocker. So please don't take that fully from me because there's always changing bots. Footlocker is a task game. You've got to run as many tasks as possible that your computer can handle, and I would recommend running a server, which if you don't know what one is, just type in how to make a free Google Cloud server and it will come up for you. What this essentially does is lets you run off a higher spec computer, and what that will do then is you can run many more tasks and also with a better internet connection. So you start up your task. How do you get the addresses from the Reshipping AIO? So say, for example, I wanted the Netherlands address. I would simply go down, as you can see here, Netherlands, and I would just click on this emoji. I would click on this flag, and as you can see here, if we scroll down, you can see NL. You click on this ticket, and then you will just say, can I have the NL address, please? And as you can see from here, literally within seconds, we have the address. We are going to blur it out. They are very friendly and everything to do with it. They say good luck, even so. And yeah, any questions you have as well, you can actually ask in the questions and they will answer it within seconds. Now, I'm not joking. This is literally, look, I sent the message on 6:32 and I have the address on 6:32 as well. So how do you join the Reshipping AIO? Now, there's going to be a link in the description. It's completely free to join, and you literally just open up a ticket and they give you the regions. There are some other providers that do reshipping as well, and these are by far the best price you can get for this. They do have a premium version, which you might have heard me mention, and basically what that means is they give you some low-key regions that tend to be easier to cook on. They charge a small amount a month only for the premium version. Obviously the free version that we showed on the Discord is obviously free. So you got your addresses, you're starting running, and now we bought Footlocker. Now in terms of proxy wise, it is a little bit of a proxy game. Personally, I've had so much success with the following proxy types. I personally use Nebula proxies, which have always been very good. Their premium plan, especially for Footlocker. Masked proxies have also been very good. And these two I am sponsored by, so I'm going to say they are good. However, this is my personal opinion and they've worked best for me. Some other ones that aren't sponsored by, I've heard that SMT proxies are very good. I've heard that Hammer proxies are very good. I've heard Grass proxies are very good. This is just me saying now without letting you know that I'm not just saying this because of my sponsors. I'm only sponsored by people that I actually use personally and I have success with. So you've made your tasks, you've made your proxies, what happens now? Well, what happens now is you run as much as you can, and technically as long as you can without burning too much data. Depending on the bot you'll use, you will actually use a lot of data such as resis, or you can run ISPs and DCs for a longer period of time. I recommend running a mix of these, and it's always been a bit like that, so please make sure you've got a good provider before you're running a lot of resis or even a lot of DCs. So as an overview, we have Reshipping AIO, which will essentially give you every single region you need, including Europe, Asia and even US, where you can bot all of these regions. That then gets sent to them. You can either decide for it to be shipped to you for one of the lowest fees going. They can ship in big boxes with all your things, or they can be shipped off to a third-party seller such as StockX or Goat or Restocks and so on. So you've got your addresses set up. Bot-wise, you need to diversify as much as possible. I highly recommend renting bots, especially when you're starting, as you will learn a lot. However, don't spend too much money on renting because, like I said, renting is dead money. Once you own the bot, you don't have to worry about it not dropping on a certain release. So then we've got proxies. Use a range of providers. Use the ones I listed if you want, or try some yourself. I'm not going to tell you what's the best going because at the end of the day, it's what works for you. And then we have tasks. Run as many tasks as possible because it's Footlocker. Okay, you'll run thousands of tasks and you probably might even see only one get through queue. And then the last tip was obviously run a mix of DCs, resis and ISPs, and also just run for a good amount of time. Now, if you didn't know that all regions are technically new regions, so drops tend to last about 1 to 2 hours. Sometimes less, sometimes more. And as I said before, Footlocker will distribute for different regions. So you might see in the first 15 minutes that Germany is getting loads of checkouts or loads of stock. And then the next 15 minutes, you might see that Greece is getting loads of stock. And what this is good is because you will have all of these regions. You see Greece suddenly start checking out, you can add 1,000 tasks for Greece. You see Greece stopping, you can stop your tasks for Greece. Oh, look, now Czech Republic is now checking out. I have the Czech Republic address, I can then ship to Czech Republic. So it's all about diversifying everything possible and running as much as you can. My biggest tip will always just to be, please do not skimp out on your setup. With botting, it is a diversification game at the moment. As unfortunate it is, that is just how it is. So overall, that is going to be the end of the video. If you would like to join my cook group, it's a small fee a month. Basically, we give you all the information you need regarding one-on-one help, investment information, resale predictions, all the raffle info you need, whether you're botting, whether you're manual, whether you're beginner, whether you're advanced, anything you need, it is all in the server. We have over 150 members at the moment, and we are going to be closing off the server soon. So please click the top link in the description if you'd like to join. But apart from that, that's actually going to be the end of the video, guys. Hope you guys still enjoy, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.